I am Benjamin Nathan Otchere, a certified financial advisor and a two-time award-winning financial educator. I'm going to take you through Introduction to Financial Literacy. This is an initiative by INME Global in partnership with Money Read Global. Stay tuned. Welcome. Let's talk about principles of financial literacy. When it comes to principles, every subject has principles, and principles are the basic truths that you have to follow to achieve something. In financial literacy, if you want to become financially literate, you would have to follow certain principles. I'm going to share 5 principles with you. 1, earning. Earning is the number 1 principle in financial literacy. When we talk about earning, what do we mean? We mean that you are investing your time and effort in a venture in order to earn money. So in that, we are saying that putting your effort and time in a venture will help you to make more money. So for example, you want to start your business, or you want to get an investment in motion so that you can earn more money. What it means is that you have to put in time and sacrifice other things. Other things like avoiding activities that will prevent you from getting into the venture to make the money. And on top of it, you should add more effort. So let me go deeper. A person who is in a corporate working from 8 to 5 job will have to sacrifice his time after work and then do certain activities that is going to help him to achieve starting the venture. Efforts should be made because after your work, you may be tired, but you still need to put in that effort to start it. And that is what we term as earning money when it comes to the principles of financial literacy. 2, spending. Spending is another principle we have in financial literacy. How do you spend your money? Are you paying attention in spending your money? Do you really even understand spending money? When you earn that stipend, when you earn that wage, or when you earn that salary, how are you spending it? You need to come to terms with how money is spent and how it is spent properly. Don't just spend anyhow. Financial literacy is going to help you to learn how to spend your money judiciously. 3, borrowing. Borrowing is another important topic or principle under financial literacy. Do you know the terms and conditions of the money you are borrowing? Have you spoken to your bankers? Or have you spoken to the lender who is lending you that money to know the terms and conditions and to come in terms with these conditions? Are you able to tell if these terms and conditions suit your financial situation? You need to learn about borrowing, and financial literacy is going to help you to understand this principle. 4, investing and saving. When we talk about investing and saving, there's some sort of slight difference. Savings is actually putting some part of your money aside to help you to increase the money you have. Most of the time, the interest on savings is very minimal. In Ghana here, a minimum of 5% you can get on your savings. When you go outside Ghana, it also gives you 5% to about 6-7% on your savings. Investment comes in when you are able to put the money in a financial security or in a business that is going to earn you more interest. So basically what we are saying is that savings virtually earns you nothing or a minimal interest. But with the investment, you are able to earn more. So for example, let's say you have 1,000 Ghana cedis and you want to put it in a treasury bill that earns you about 24% in a year. What it means is that you have actually invested your 1,000 in a financial instrument that is going to give you 24% on your money, of which in value terms, we are looking at 240 Ghana cedis. So this is the difference between savings and investment, which is also a principle in financial literacy. You would want to learn more about this principle to enhance your knowledge in your finances. 5, protection. The fifth principle in financial literacy is protection. How are you protecting your money? How are you protecting your wealth? It is important for all of us to protect our wealth as we grow them. So, we want to say that you can do that through insurance, or some people will say risk management. So buying an insurance policy for yourself, for your business, is a way of protecting your wealth. Now, the reason why we are saying to protect your wealth is that in life, things happen. And in fact, when things are about to happen, you don't get any notification like the notifications we get on our phone when somebody sends us a WhatsApp message. With this one, there is no notification. So you therefore have to get an insurance policy, a protection mechanism that is going to help you to get back on your feet so that you can continue. Let me share this story with you. I had a friend who was starting a business. This was just a business to sell clothing, bags, and shoes. And she decided to give me a call to seek my advice. After speaking to her, I told her, look, we have a lot of fire outbreaks in this area. And so I will advise you to get an insurance policy. This is a businesswoman who wants to make money. And she was worried. So when I gave that advice, she contacted an insurance broker and then they gave her an insurance policy. Imagine there's a fire outbreak in that area. This lady is going to be paid or compensated, giving the money or giving the goods and the things that she sells back so that she can quickly get into business. Imagine the other competitors do not have such a policy. She will be ahead of the business race. And that is why we are saying that protection is an important principle in financial literacy. Insurance is very good. And I know a lot of people have misconceptions and they are myths around insurance. Insurance is one of the best policy you can have when it comes to risk. Life is all about risk. Everything we face is about risk. Even picking a car from your home to your office or from your home to the school is taking risk. Going out there to eat at a restaurant is a risk. There could be a fire outbreak, the building can collapse, you can have an accident. They are all risk. But you see, we have come to realize that there are a lot of misconceptions. And that is at the back of how insurance policies were sold to us. I always tell people, insurance is exchanging your risk for your money. So what you do is that you are exchanging your risk to an insurance company, and the insurance company will take your money, which is the premium, so that they can compensate you when the risk happens. So now, what you have to do is that you need to come to terms and understand that insurance is basically exchanging your risk. A lot of people take insurance as investment. Insurance is not investment. Insurance, just like I've said, is exchanging your risk. Another point I will touch on is that insurance is a contract. When you talk about contract, what it means is that there are parties that will have to fulfill each responsibility. So the first party, which is probably you, the policy holder, will have to fulfill certain responsibilities in the policy document. The second party, which is the company, who is also called the insurer, will have to also fulfill certain responsibilities. If you are not able to fulfill those responsibilities, now you are going to hamper the probability of being paid or compensated when it comes to compensation. So these are the things that you have to consider. You have to know so that you can be excited and happy when it comes to insurance. I hope you get the protection mechanism we are talking about and you are going to use it. In our next episode, we are going to talk about some 5 key ideas in financial literacy.